Hey everyone, what's up? It's GleeCon, and I'm back, bringing you more lore of Warcraft. Thanks everyone for clicking. I hope that you enjoy what's going to come before us, and if you do and you haven't checked out the past stuff, well, you got almost 1,500 episodes to dig into. We're going to do a World of Warcraft classic. We're going to walk through. We're going to continue that today. We're going to start a new zone. We're going to do Stranglethorn Vale from the Horde side. We just did. It took us about 2-hour-ish episode, so it took us probably around 15 hours, maybe a little more, to do it for the Alliance, but that was largely because we were doing a lot of blacksmithing stuff, mithril grinding. We shouldn't have to do that with old Gleek and Soul here because she's a leather worker. Yeah, we also have started some Burdens of Shao Hao. There was a glitch on the video. I'll talk about that when we get into this video, but you can check that one out too, but I promise the future ones will be a little better. Without further ado, stay a while and listen. Got a lot of great people that are long-time listeners and watchers out there, and I appreciate you all. People that always pop in for a comment or an edit. So for those of you out there, I see you and I appreciate all of it. I'm gonna sell some of this Christmas stuff. Now these meat cakes these fruit cakes are actually pretty good, but I don't need the other holiday food. That's how long it's been since we played with this character. The festive mug we can toss. We don't need that. I'll put the disguise kit in the bank. And everything else I kind of think we need. I don't really need the eggnog, but I guess we'll just use that as a drink. Okay, so let's, since we're here in Mulgore, let's take a peek at what might be in this zone. So Ungoro's Soil, that's obviously Ungoro. Mage Weave, we don't have enough yet. And Assisting Archdruid Rune Totem, that actually just takes you over to the Ungoro Soil. That's a breadcrumb. So we don't need anything else from Thunder Bluff, so now we're going to go hoof it over to Orgrimmar. And while we're doing that, let's take a peek at what we have in Orgrimmar. So those, nope, we don't need any of those. There might be the Ripple Recovery. I don't remember. I think that might, yeah, all of those I don't think are. So I think we're just here to take a port over to Gromgal, but let's also look at this. Tabitha's Task? No, that's not yet. I can't believe we still need wool. Lines of Communication, that's Hinterlands, okay. Errand for Zinj. Followed by Into the Field. Oh, that's Tanaris. No, nope. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we can head out to first the bank here to drop off that little winter kit, and then we'll go take our Zeppelin over to Gromgal. I'm going to check our spreadsheet just to be safe. Go ahead and take that off my hands.
Any who seek to steal from the bank must face us first.
I mean, we have not played with this girl in a while. It's been a couple weeks. Really more if it's been since Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take a look at my spreadsheet. That was the Zelda map. Just make sure we're not missing out on anything, okay, that says it comes from somewhere else. I don't see anything, so I think we're good to go as I run into a wall there. All right, so we're going to go start working. The cool thing is it's so much more convenient to be in Stranglethorn as a horde because of Gromgal's location in the north as a bank to the north. Love it. We will go to Welcome to the Jungle, but there's also Defense of Gromgal. Oops. Went a little too far. I'm getting sucked in. I do also want to pick up a lot of quests down in Booty Bay, but yeah. So we're just going to kind of check it out and see how it goes. This episode, this series, it should take us probably just about as long, maybe one less, because we won't be doing all the blacksmithing stuff. Oh, I have a nice... Oh, that's how... so we logged in on New Year's. So it has literally been since New Year's And I think it's, what are we at? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18th. So it has been almost 3 weeks since we've played with this character. That's a little embarrassing. We just missed the ship. Bummer. All right, so let's start working on our walkthrough over here. Like I said, I finished Tanaris. I might run it today, but at the worst, it'll come tomorrow. So I should do at least one of my 2 runs for Zul'Farrak today. So that's what I'll be doing over the next. Luckily, it's a holiday with Martin Luther King Day on Monday, so I'll get to have some work off, which is lovely. So I'll get to have that day off of work. I do have some work kind of hanging over my head, which is annoying, but I'm gonna see if I can not work from home this weekend. That's my goal to myself. All right, so we've gotten Stranglethorn Vale. We'll start with these. We have no quests actively waiting for us. We have these. Oh, we have some leatherworking quests to look at here. What do I need? Well, we need Wildvine, 3 of those. We'll get those in Stranglethorn Vale, so perfect. We have the 6 thick armor kits that we could turn 1 in. This isn't for Feralus, I think. We need turtle scales. So at some point, we're going to need to farm a bunch of turtle scales. And do I even have turtle scales as a recipe? I didn't even notice this. I do. Okay, so the turtle scale breastplate. So we need 24 of those. And for the gloves, we need 16. So we need 42 total turtle scales. And then the nightscape headband or whatever. Yeah. Okay, that we just need thick leather for those 2 things, the tunic. So that's fine. So thick leather will be okay to make. And that will give us the wild leather helmet. The wild leather shoulders is done, so I just don't know where we get all these turtle scales at. So let's look up that. Turtle scales. Wow. Classic. It is dropped by... Best drop rate is Hinterlands from Gamarita. Second best is still a bad 4% from Old Scalebeard, a rare elite in Ajara. There's also a rare turtle called Ironback, 3% in Hinterlands. And then the most of them are Dogwater, Giant Surf Glider Elite. Who knows where that is? Drop rate's okay, it says. 1.5%, although who the heck knows what that is. So really what we're going to be looking at is a less than 1% drop rate. Less than a 0.1%. What the absolute heck? Drop rate. Maybe it's because people are not skinners. Maybe you get it more when you actually skin these turtles. So the Hinterlands, when we go for some Hinterland questing, because you know whatchamacallit will send us there, that's when the Papa Vulolos port or whatever, we'll do our turtle grinding at that point in time. Let's look at some comments. The total number of scales found off the mobs the best way. They spawn all over. They're easy to find. The skin rate of scales is higher. The only drawback is they're pretty high level. We can find that. Yeah. So out of every 4 to 5, we get a turtle scale. We give thick leather and rugged leather. Gotcha. And we have a base. The other good thing is we have a base right there in the Hinterlands. When we go over here, we have a base right here. So it's going to be easy just farming these turtles. So in reality, what did I say? We needed 42 total. So let's just say if there's a 20% drop rate, that's why the WoW client's probably wrong, because it's not taking into account the fact that most people aren't skinners. So that takes a big chunk out of the equation. And you do get some it sounds like as a chance of dropping. It's not actually, I should go back to that because that was just dropping. So there maybe is a drop rate skin from. There you go. So if you look at the skinning, Azara turtles have a 52% skin rate. There we go. So if you drop it down to the ones in Hinterlands, we're still at a 50% skin rate, it says. That's great. And if that's not that much better, like sure, the ones in Azara have a 52%. Okay, so now we're looking at something much better. Yes, we could go to Dustwall and Marsh if we want also, but the Hinterlands is still our best bet. So if that's the case, if we really get a 50% skin rate, well, that's a whole other thing. All right, so let's explore this base here in the questy world of, or whatever, in Stranglethorn world. I just said questy because I saw the word questy, and I'm like, dog. This is a weird place because the Zeppelin Tower is attached to the inn.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places
Nothing,
to rest
just
our
food.
battle-weary bodies. Lay
Okay.
your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
Pet trainer and a hunter trainer in case you need that while you're out here. I guess this is a good place for pets and hunting. Okay, this guy is just an armor guy, but he's good because he'll offer repairs for us. This is an expert leather worker. That's cool. But we already know it, yeah. We already know.
Go talk to the
Here we have a cook.
shops of Thunder Bluff Central Plateau.
Nothing. We're already... Oh yeah, we're a master 300 cook.
Quick Cleave of Gadgetsan is a master of the culinary.
I already know the spiced chili crabs, so we already got that. Alright, so it's pretty good around here. Alright, so let's pick up this quest, the Defense of Gromgol.
Thromka, adventurer.
Thromka.
Gromgol is timely indeed. As commander of the War Chief's base camp here in the jungle, I am bound by honor to ensure the safety of all members of the Horde. Our mission to provide a safe chain of supply to Stonard is being hampered by some of the local inhabitants. I am putting you in charge of thinning out the raptor population outside of Gromgol. Once you have made significant progress, report back to me for reassignment.
Okay, so we just need 15 raptors, and that'll be our first quest here. So, we need In Defense of Gromgol, the very first quest right here. Welcome to the Jungle is really our very, very first one. Okay, but we picked up In Defense of Gromgol. Okay, so over here, that's a stable master. This is Farseer Mokthardin, but he has a quest too.
The power of the jungle's magic must be realized and then harnessed by the Horde. My rituals have proven successful so far. I can cast very powerful enchantments. For you, brave adventurer, I shall make a special item indeed. Bring to me some Shadowmaw Panther claws along with a Tigress fang. Not just any fang will do. It must be in pristine condition. The beasts lurk throughout the jungle, but you will find some close by, just across the river from Mija Ruins to the southeast.
Okay, so we can double up on that by, same thing with the raptors, like we can put these together with our hunting quests, and I think we should. So that one's called Mokthardin's Enchantment. Okay, so let's pick that one up. That's actually a little bit lower down the list. Cool. All right, and this guy is a food and drink vendor. Nothing special, but I guess if we needed more drink or food. No.
Where would you like to fly to?
Show me where I can fly. Okay, we already have that. This is a trade good. There's our good spot. We're in jungle stew, roast raptor, curiously tasty omelet. We already know all of those if we want to cook raptors up. And I think we... Over here, there's a weaponsmith. Massive iron axe, if you're a horde.
Who you
Here's a couple more. Kinwile has a couple quests for us. Bloody Bone Necklaces. I was sent to Gromgol to aid Nimboya on his quest, but I too have reasons for being here. The Blood Scalp tribe is enemy to our tribe. Collecting trophies of our enemies give us power over them. You may aid our tribe by hunting our enemies. They dwell to the north. Slay Blood Scalp trolls and take from them their bloody bone necklaces. Collect many and your reward shall be great. Okay, he says, hello, the spirits say you here to aid my chief. Say it loud, they do. Alright, so that gives us bloody bone necklaces. A third quest. That's a little higher than what we were at. And the Vile Reef. Long ago, a great shudder of the earth sunk an old troll city beneath the waters of the savage coast to the northwest. We call that place the Vile Reef, for murlocs now reside in the ruins of the city, attacking any who draw close. There is an old tablet among those ruins that tells the ancient tale of Grilek, a hero of troll legends. The tale is sacred to the Darkspear tribe, and although the tablet is too large to move, I want a shard of it to enshrine in our new home in Orgrimmar. Okay, that's just a go smash and grab in the Vile Reef. Cool. Dang it, I hate it when I do that. Where I accidentally... Okay, alright. We have a Superior Herbalist, which we don't need there. We also have this guy, Nimboya. He has 2 quests as well. The hunt, he says, you have business with Nimboya. Hunt for Yeniku. A doom there is, a doom on my chief's youngest son, Yeniku. As is a custom with our people, he was given to the Gurabashi trolls of Zugurab. But after my tribe, the Darkspear tribe, left with the Orc thrall, poor Yeniku was lost to us. I was sent from distant Orgrimmar back to Stranglethorn to search for my chief's son, and I believe the Blood Scalp tribe has him. If you would help me, then hunt the Blood Scalps. You may find them to the north, gather their tusks, and return to me. Alright, so his hunt is just, we're going to kill them. At first blush, that's what it appears to be. The hunt for Yeniku, that is actually an easier one, because those are the easiest trolls in the zone. Troll on troll crime here. And Grim Message. The Witherbark trolls were once allies to the Horde, but they betrayed Troll, and that must be punished. Here, take my pike and go to the hinterlands far to the north. You'll find it northeast of Taran Mill, a village held by our allies, the Forsaken. When you enter the hinterlands, hunt Witherbark trolls, gather their skulls, and drive my pike into the ground at one of their smaller villages, Hiriwatha or Zunwatha. Show them their vile actions are of consequence. Okay. Alright, so for now, I think I'm going to actually head north, and we're going to start the hunting line right now as well. This is called Grim Message. I think Grim Message is actually, that's a further down the list, because so we won't be doing that today. This is going to be when we do finally go to the hinterlands. Okay, so while there is a quest, we need to save some. We need 3 quests for the hunt, and we need 4 quests for the chapters and 5. So we really need to keep 8 quest slots open. So that's why I don't necessarily want to run here and back. But maybe we can get like the easiest quests. Because yeah, we really only have like 3 quest spots. Because of all the slots that are going to get taken up by the hunt, by the Nessingwary hunt, and but we also want to start. There's a little mosquito. I don't even know how. It's cold as heck outside, and I don't know how it got back. Okay, why? Well, it's actually not super duper cold today. It's the warmest it's been in a while, but it's supposed to. A polar vortex is about to hit the United States, from what I hear. All right, so a cool thing about leatherworking is it's one of the easier ones to level up. Alchemy is too. So my wife and I decided to start an anniversary run with my wife. and just kind of feel it out, just to get her back into the game. We haven't been playing that much lately, so I really was inspired by the quest we did the other day, where I used on Gleek Contessa when we went out to the island over here, and we did the monogram sash by fighting Mokrash, and that healing paladin came and healed me. That just blew me away to see how good someone would be decked in full healing gear. I talked about this, I think, a couple episodes ago. So I've decided that I want to give that a run. I do like healing. It's probably, when I'm running group content, it's my favorite thing to do. I like tanking. I like DPSing. In Classic, it's kind of meh. Tanking in Classic is just, do you know the dungeon and can you pull the pack correctly? And then there's the stress of monitoring threat. Whereas in retail, it's more like threat's no longer an issue because you basically have infinite threat. It's more, can you position the mobs correctly? That's pretty much what it comes down to. Can you lead the dungeon and position the mobs?
Welcome to Booty Bay, partner.
No,
I hope you're
sorry.
saving my time.
You stop. I don't need that because he's not going to do it. All right, so we're going to look for quests here. We only going to pick up 3. We're going to explore the town for shopping, and I'm going to pick up the 3 lowest quests that I can. So we're just going to get 3 grays. Looking at the big picture here, what are the 3 lowest ones? Supply and demand, investigate the camp. Those will both be good. And it looks like blood scalp ears or the singing shards. But I think I'd rather do the blood scalp ears more than the shards for now. So let's pick up blood scalp ears.
Well, hello there. You seem like you wouldn't be opposed to making some coin. I can tell from the look in your eyes. I'm Mogul Kibok, overseer of operations in Azeroth. And if it is riches you seek, perhaps I can make arrangements. Damn trolls. They've been killing off all our agents in the jungle. I've already lost a good number of my best guards to skirmishes with them. The costs are piling up. How will I explain this to Baron Revelgaz? Decisive action. Think, Kibok. You weren't assigned to the post you have today for sitting around. I've got it. You, Gleek and Soul, is it? You'll help me, won't you? There's money to be had. Here's the deal. You bring me the ears of 15 blood-scalp trolls, and I'll compensate you well.
All right, so that's it. We'll be hunting blood scalps as well while we're here. Back to the top, blood scalp ears. A good thing is we can check these off as we go this time. These neutral quests. All right, and investigate the camp we definitely want.
Shaman, I am Krazik, Baron Revelgaz's secretary. I know everything about the goings-on in this jungle and beyond. Perhaps you'd be interested in knowing the going price of oil and ratchet. Huh? Looking for work, maybe? I can help you there. I've gotten reports of a group of hunters that have set up camp upriver at the Venture Company mining camp of Lake Latnasfariti. Now, normally I wouldn't care, but improbably I heard that Himmick Nessingwary was one of the hunters there. He's certainly well connected, if you catch my meaning, and you can never be too safe. Why don't you go and check out the camp console, see what they're about.
All right, so that's just an easy breadcrumb. I want to bop that out of the way. That's one of the lowest level ones, so that's why we're going to get this stuff set up and taken care of today. This guy will get us up to snuff. He's not ready yet. Nobody else on this tier. If we were to head over across, we can look at some things. Not really going to push too far. Of course, this is where the Alliance flight path is at. This is called Southern Skies Platform. In here, there is Superior Herbalist. We don't do that. We don't do that. And I'll just maybe hit the high ground up here. This is Boucher's Cauldron. So cool. There's an alchemist. We don't do that. And some potions. I don't know if I have nature protection potion on my other person. I should check that out. We're gonna head back into that inn in just a minute. Here's the Tanner Hide Leatherworks and the other tannery. He has like plain rings. I don't know what that's for. Leatherworking supplies with a thick Murloc armor recipe that we already know. Supply and demand. This is the other one we wanted.
The finest leather crafted of the South Seas in the world's old and new. That's what they call me. Me, Drizzlick, the finest well, my leather goods are known far and wide as the most exquisite, a connoisseur's choice. I've just received an order from Director Riddlevox of the Tinkers Union for a dozen of his favorite Excelsior line boots. Our best sellers, actually. To start on the basic shape, I'll need crocodile skins from the crocs along the river in northern Stranglethorn.
Have a good one.
Got it, buddy. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, so as we take our path out here, there's not really anything on the second floor of this. This is the Deep South Tannery. I don't know. This is maybe where you could learn skinning, I think. This is really the goblin capital of the game. There's nothing in there. It probably just smells horrific. A tailor to cities. Ha 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 ha. Tailoring supplies. You want to mess with that. You need some more dyes, and that's an expert tailor. Granite good wrench. And if we keep on going along the top tier, that's the mid tier. I'm not going to do that. Just going to finish exploring the top tier, then go back into the inn. Here's the Master Gnome Engineer. If you want to do gnomish engineering, also the chicken quests, we turn those into him. We've done one so far, right? No, we've done none on this show. Leatherworking supplies, cool. Shadow skin gloves, those are actually good. This is what we can use some of our Panther shadow hide that we get. We're gonna have this dumb pike in our thing for a while now. Another Booty Bay Bruiser. Okay, so that was worth it right there. We found a nice recipe for some cool gloves. How are those gloves like? I'm pretty sure those actually gloves are pretty good. They're just leather though, so we're not going to really use them a lot. Yeah, they use thick leather, the Shadowcat hide. It's because they give you a crit chance increase, so they're pretty good because of that. All right, this is the guy from the Mithril Order that we've been playing around with her, and this is the blacksmith area. Master blacksmith, blacksmithing supplies. No, we don't need something from you, you little so-and-so. You know, a good thing is we can slow on this character, so we can kite those giants. We're not going to be beholden to others. And finally, we got some blacksmithing supplies and some armoring. You can buy a heavy notched belt. That is not quite as good as our belt, except the fact that it's mail. But I'm not going to spend a gold on that. All right, and then the rest takes us out. So back into the inn. We have the 3 quests that we want because, like I said, we need to save 8 quest spots for hunting. While we're here, we're going to check my bank. Oh, Kiri's by the bundle would be nice too. This is a Zandalari emissary. Whoops, I should have gone back upstairs. This is the lady that sells blades. And this engineer, that's how you go to Nomergon. We already did that a bunch on the show. Oh.
Damn trolls. They've been killing off
Oh,
agents in the jungle.
I can skip them because I read them, but I had it on pause. That's why it wasn't reading to us. Doikey. Okay, let's go back where we were and then resume our journey downstairs. So we were at this floor. So then if we had kept going down into this little Swiss Family Robinson, you have these rooms. In this room is nothing. In this room, there is a guy named Price Checker. He's been there forever. He's always there. A naked mage. This is a rogue trainer. Price Checker hangs out with him. Don't know why. Maybe because you can be on... Are you still in trade on this? This is Caitlin the Blade. We use her for that quest later. Actually, for the Alliance quest. We won't use her for any quests. Here's the innkeeper if we wanted to make this our inn. It's tempting.
It hasn't exploded yet today, but just to be safe, I think
This guy is where we buy our jungle wine vine from. I want to pick this quest up, but nope. We're not going to do it right now. And then this guy will give us the poppy wine, whatever we have to get. All right, so if we head down this way, I can go look at the bank. This guy is a Curious by the Bundle. I want to pick that quest up too, but we can't. An auctioneer stands right there as well. Oh, we do have some pages. So we have page 10, 4, 26, and 27. I should probably sell that. Do I need any I guess all of these other hides are good. Do I have turtle scales already? I don't see any. I just have dragon scales. Alright, good to know. We got some things in there. Okay. Alright. Out we go into the world now. We're going to go back onto... Oh, no, we actually have a little bit more to explore because we didn't explore the lower level. So down here, there's some other quests we'll eventually pick up. This guy, this is where we'll start the scaring debt line. And there's a path beneath his house. This guy is an auctioneer. If you want to find a second auction. And then also it brings you out to the bottom deck, where this is where you learn, which we already did. This is where you can learn expert fishing. We already have we have a strong fishing pole. There is another fishing pole we're going to get. Only Horde can get it. It's like Nat Pagel. It's like a plus 20 to fishing or something. It's really good. This guy just sells fish. Okay, and now we can go back up the stairs for his other one. What's our fishing at? Right now we should be at... Ooh, we are... Oh, no, okay, we're only 48. So we should do one level of fishing. So before we go, might as well bust that out. There's another quest that we just can't do right now. Alright, so while we're here, let's fish. I didn't check that on old Gleek and Soul. Gleek and Tess, I mean. We do need 5 points of fishing. Yikes. Let's get it done. Okay, but the fishing does not benefit us in any way, shape, or form anymore. Because we're maxed out on cooking. Sure, we can still use it for alchemy or whatnot, but... Alright, so we're going to grind this out. But we're pretty far away from 49, so we shouldn't... We have not fished for a while on Glee Contessa, so we got to check that. We have that coming down the pipe. We'll be having to do quite a bit of fishing with her. At least 2 levels worth, because she's leveled up twice. That's a bummer. I think we're to the point where we probably need around, at this level, at least 8, 9. My other people that are a little higher on fishing... Man, I haven't checked fishing for a while in most of my characters. Just don't remember to do it anymore. Now on my hunter character, I've been staying up on my crazy path. I'm close. I just started doing level 15 content because so he's my anniversary character that I've talked about a bunch of times on my crazy plan, where this is my kind of side hobby. I've been doing a little bit each day. So I'm running him through every tier level of content in the game. It's very interesting. So my biggest takeaway so far is, first of all, it's not that much of an advantage. Yes, because of the way that I'm doing it, I am... Okay, we got our first point, and it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, just like I was predicting. Oh, you know what? We are behind because 5 is 7, 40. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're fine. Yeah, we just didn't do it this level, so she's actually good. It's hard for me to kind of parse the real difference. So my character is level 19, and he's just now started doing level 15 content. The 15 content at level 19 for him. I've only done... I did one quest this morning before I made this episode, and it was to go... It was a Baron's one. So the cool thing is you get into a kind of a pattern and a system of frequently traveling the world, and all of your professions are like you're just flush way beyond. There's no grinding, so there's no farming for mithril. I'm an engineer on that account, so there's no farming. I have more than have all of the materials that I need for anything. All of my jobs are easily, except fishing. You have to go out of your way to do fishing, and I'm keeping on top of every weapon skill. So I don't make them all level 19 like he is, but I want them to all be at least a level of content. So since I'm doing level 15, I now want every weapon skill to be level 75, which means I keep an entire, basically one of my bags is just full with every kind of weapon in the game, because hunters can use everything except for maces and wands and shields. And I don't carry around fist weapons because you can just get that skill up by punching, but I do keep my unarmed up. So that means that I have to keep an axe, a two-handed axe, a sword, a two-handed sword, a staff, a crossbow, a gun, throwing weapons, bullets, arrows. I haven't done spear yet because I think you have to be level 20 to learn spear, and it costs a gold, so I'm not even stressing a spear, a polearm weapon yet. I'm not to the point where I'm always broke because I'm always able to level up everything. I'm constantly just trying to buy all my skills, keep my pet trained, and I'm also keeping my pet trained the max of whatever he is. So if my pet hits 18 and bite 3 can then be learned in Westfall only, I'm taking my horde character and swimming a suicide run up to Westfall in order to learn bite 3 or whatever it is, but like claw 3 from the crabs in Westfall, I think is the lowest you can learn it. So that brings me around to my other point. So first of all, nothing is hard. My guy is just owning everything. Now, I haven't gotten into any elite quests really yet. I'm going to get my first one soon because there are the Pyrewood Village quests that start at level 15, and I'll have to run those. And I'm getting close. The lowest level quest for Ragefire Chasms is 15, although at level 19 or 20 when I'll start it, I'll be a nice, strong addition to any team. Plus, I've run Ragefire Chasms in Classic like a billion times. So, it'll be fine. By the way, we just hit 238. We're 60% done with this fishing round. But the other thing was, man, I really hate Hunter, right? I don't like it. And this is not just a Classic thing. I don't like it in retail either. I do not enjoy the class. I just don't. I've played all 3 specs. In Shadowlands, I had a maximum Marksman, Beastmaster, and Survival Hunter. None of them did it for me. Having extra pets as a Beastmaster doesn't do it for me with the kill command. Having the extra shots and no pet at all, running solo, doesn't do it for me. Fighting with extra melees and traps as a survival doesn't do it for me in retail. In Classic, I actually think I might like it a little bit more, but the emphasis and the need to almost have to have a little mod add-on to help you with your kiting. I don't love that. And there's just little things that I don't love about Classic. For instance, as a mage, I don't like the fact, and I'm gonna have to get over this, but I don't like the fact that you have to like scale down your spells. So, for instance, there's this huge talk going on right now about what's the guy's name? Pirate, whatever software, and he roached during a fight, and 2 people died in hardcore, and blah blah blah. And was it his fault? Did he do the right thing? Who was to blame? And his attitude sucks. Blah blah. I don't watch it, and I could give 0 figs about it. I do not care. I'm even though it's kind of ironic because I put videos of my own content all the time. I just don't care about, like, I'm not a sweat when it comes to that. I'm a different kind of player, and as you guys that are watchers of the show know, I'm more about experiencing the content and the lore and getting it done. I don't need to maximize my character's power. That's just like a side cherry on top. If I can be good, you know I'm not that good at the game. I've been playing it for majority of its 20-year lifespan, but I dabble in so many different things. Experiencing all of the game is my goal, and thinking about it and diving into it as a form of art. Maximizing my item level each week for whatever, or running PvP thousands of times. Playing this game 10 hours a day does not sound appealing to me, which that's essentially the commitment you need to do in order to max out PvP. So running the matches over and over again 10 hours a day, I can't do it. I have zero desire to do that. I did live that life once in my twink days in Wrath of the Lich King, and I'm not going to say I didn't have fun. There's only 2 times in my life that I've gotten that into PvP. One was during Wrath of the Lich King when I was going for twinking for my own sake and just finding the maximum best piece of gear at every level. And constantly paying the XP eliminator to turn off my XP so I could go around the world and not progress as a character. That was my goal at that time. I make my own weird goals for the game. And during that era, on that journey to 70 or 80, whatever, 80 for Wrath, every level I would pause. So I would kind of do the journey I'm doing now almost, but I was going through every spot in the game and I was just eliminating my XP and turning it off. And then running Battlegrounds, because a lot of the times the best gear you could get would be from the Battlegrounds, and maximizing whatever level you could get at that time. Then I would turn it back on, go to the next tier, tweak to the next tier. And I did that all the way until 80. And it was in the middle of running the Wrath content where I had just about finished and I was starting to do that process when I got hacked, and that ended that particular career, that goal. All right, so we just fished our way up. Let's go sell these fish. I don't got nothing that we need to sell out of it. All right. And we'll also look at the remaining shops. We've almost looked at them all. Right there is the neutral auction house. It's my favorite one to use actually when I'm selling between accounts. Engineering supplies we do not need, but if you wanted to find a couple schematics, sell these fish. Let's organize 10. So we have 4 for page 1, 10, and then we have 2 out of 26 and 27. So we have almost chapter 4 done already. There's another weaponsmith here. It says Boomstick imports east.
Yeah, what do you want?
That's like, yeah. And then this guy is a mace crafter. Cool. And this person is a bower. This one is a cook. Oh, I don't have giant clam scorcho. And cooked, there's where you get the cooked glossy and fillet of redgill, hot smoked bass. I'm just going to buy that. Also, here you can buy some parrots if pets are your thing. If this was my other account, I would 100% buy them, but because I'm a collector. But I don't like the way that all pets take up an inventory spot in your bank or in your bag, so I don't care about it on Classic. But we just got 4 new recipes. That's why we didn't have some of these, so that would have helped us out. All right, cool. And then if you go down further, there's just a dude down there, Captain Huckleberry Smots. But we can get the heck out of Dodge now. And I like that we just gained 4 more cooking recipes. That I like because, you know why? They don't take up spot. So what do we get? We gained... yeah, they're even... Giant clams... I looked over. Giant clam scorcho is just a nice way to use giant clam meat that gives you 8 stam. So it's an 8 level one, so not that great. What else did we just get? Fillet of red gill, just cooks red gill. That would have been nice to have earlier. Cooked glossy mite fish would have been nice earlier. Now that's a nice 10 stamina. So that helps you out a little bit there. And then hot smoked bass. There. Now we can cook the summer bass. That's oh, it's just 10 spirit. Oh. So they're 10s, but they're not stam and spirit. Weird. All right, we're flying back. We've done all the pickup we're going to do. We've explored Booty Bay. It seemed like it took us a little bit of a long time. Where are we at on our episode as we've kind of set the stage? So we spent about 45 minutes, probably almost half of the episode that we're going to do today, really setting the stage, filling up our quests, and we're ready to go out. Now, I'm not going to kill these raptors. I'm not going to do any of this other stuff. We're going to head right over to the jungle right now and pick that quest up. Once we land, we're going to fly up there, and we're going to head right out and run. We're also trying to save up to around 90 gold, because that's when we can buy our mount. We're not close to that yet, so we've spent a lot of money doing a lot of things lately. Another great thing, though, is we're going to be able to get all the thick armor we want, because you look at the mats that we have. We can make heavy leather from thick leather. Oops. And where did this go? And we can make thick leather from heavy leather. So it's going to take a lot, but even if we're getting medium leather, we can slowly be tricking ourselves out in thick leather. And we're going to be making these turtle scale things, which I love. We need a bunch of thick leather for that. It's going to be good. Now, the Big Bad Voodoo Mask, that's a cool one. What's my helmet right now? Currently, it's mail. We need to stick to mail wherever we can get it. And of course, thick armor kits are always good, but probably not going to make very many more of those. Do I have all my things thick armor kitted out? Yes, 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 and yes. Great. Okay, so we're going to mount up and head back out into the world now. Let's head out to the hunting. So today we should be able to get at least the beginning hunting quests taken care of. If not, maybe all of them. Who knows? We're going to have to see how distracted we get. We definitely are going to get the Crocolisk skin. We're going to get that first tier. And we'll turn that in because the Lake Nazfariti will get us some more. I don't know why. In all of our alliance, we never once had to fight these Merc Gills. So perhaps there's something, but these Merc Gill Murlocs, I don't know what they are, what role they play as part of the story. They're just there to kind of annoy you if you're trying to get from Gromgal to Nessingwary and back again. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. This little Bloodscalp Ruin, they're jerks. The Takashi Ruins. Yeah, so I should start running Zul'Farrak this weekend, and that's going to be fun. Maybe today. And I also should this weekend start running Ragefire Chasm. I can probably get away with running Ragefire Chasm once if I stack it. So where I do all the level 15 quests, I saved the last level 15 quest for the end. All right, we located the Hunter's Camp, so we're gonna have to go back and do that one. Did I put that one on our spreadsheet? Yeah. Okay. And then, actually, I think I forgot to do supply and demand. I think I forgot to add that one on. Yeah, I did. So let's grab supply and demand, which is the real easiest actual quest. All right, so we also need to pick up Welcome to the Jungle by talking to this guy.
Master Nessingwary has a big hunt ahead of him. I find helping him prepare for a day in the jungle is much more relaxing than helping him ready for combat, although I do miss some of those glorious moments on the battlefield.
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to Stranglethorn. Perhaps you're not aware of this, but that dwarf over there is the one and only Hemet Nessingwary, Renowned war hero of the Alliance and master big game hunter. He's not one for welcoming strangers into his camp, but you look like you've seen quite a bit of action in your day, adventurer. Being a veteran of many battles himself, Master Nessingeri has a soft spot for fellow heroes. Go and speak with him. Perhaps he can give you some hunting pointers.
All right, so old Barnel Stonepot, he gave us the intro quest to the zone, which is just, hey, go 5 feet. Lady Gleecon favorite, go 5 feet over and talk to him.
Jolly nice to make your acquaintance, adventurer. Haven't seen an adventurer around these parts for some time.
Really?
I situated myself with this expedition for one purpose, to hunt a great and elusive beast. Seeing that you're a hero of sorts, I am willing to let you take part in the hunt, but you must first prove yourself. I shall teach the ways of raptor killing to you. Ajek will train you with tiger hunting, and Sir Erlgadin is a master of panther tracking. Prove your skill, and I'll let you in on the big hunt. So, you think your hunting skills are in tip-top shape? I can put them to the test in a jiffy. Head out into that jungle and kill 10 Stranglethorn raptors. We'll see just how much of a big game hunter you are. And no, I won't tell you where you can find them. Locating the beasts is half the challenge.
Okay, so we completed Welcome to the Jungle. We completed our first test today. Welcome to the jungle. And he gave us Raptor Mastery, the first of the hunting quests. And let's talk to Ajek.
When I was but a young girl, my father trained me in the art of tiger hunting. You'll find the young felines much easier to track and slay. For this reason, we'll start you out easy. One can often find young tigers near the expedition camp. Test your tracking skills and see if you can hunt some of the beasts down. Safe travels.
Will do. All right. And then Tiger Mastery, Part 1, we just picked up. Technically, I would say that one is... I guess it starts as being harder, but...
If you want to be a part of the hunt with this crack group Hemet has assembled,
Crack group.
you're going to need to prove yourself an able panther hunter. We'll start you out easy. Don't you worry. Let's see you kill 10 young panthers to start. Tracking them down is only half the challenge.
Well, I will say I appreciate that, because if I was going to join a crack group, I'd want them to start me out easy. Please.
Hi.
Master Nessingeri has a big hunt ahead of him. I find helping him prepare for a day in the jungle is much more relaxing than helping him ready for combat. Although, I do miss some of those glorious moments on the battlefield.
Master Nessingeri will be so upset if he finds out. He trusted me to proofread the manuscript of his novel, The Green Hills of Stranglethorn. Everything was going well, but a large gust of wind blew through the camp and scattered the pages.
Hate it when that happens.
I was able to gather most of the pages, but many are still strewn about the jungle. Collect the pages to complete each of the 4 chapters. I will help you organize them. Return the chapters to me once you have all.
And I think most of the pages is a stretch, buddy. This is a 27-page book, and 15 of the pages we need to find ourselves. So, you're a liar. You did not find most of the pages, you jerk. Okay, so Green Hills of Stranglethorn is now picked up. A little bit more. Okay, and then now we have to get all 4.
Chapter 1 was quite riveting. Master Nessingeri sets the backdrop for the story and makes mention of his hunting companions, including me. But that's besides the point. Let me see which pages are still missing. It seems pages 1, 4, 6, and 8 are still out there somewhere in the jungle.
Okay, I might as well just click and drag all 4 of these, because we're going to pick up 1 through 4 right now. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. And then of course, we're going to need a bunch more quests. Not even barely started this zone.
Chapter 2 was chock full of exciting tales of panther and tiger hunting. I could just kick myself for letting the pages blow away. It seems I was able to recover all of the pages, with the exception of pages 10, 11, 14, and 16. Chapter 3 was my favourite. It tells of Sir Erlgadin and Lady Ruak's first kill with a dwarven rifle. And the end of Chapter 3, why such a cliffhanger? Looks to me as though we still need pages 18, 20, 21, and 24 to finish the chapter. Those pages are out there somewhere. Ah, Chapter 4, the big finale. And what an ending it was. We are only missing 3 pages for this chapter. We need pages 25, 26, and 27 to put Chapter 4 back together.
By the way, that is all of Chapter 4, I'm pretty sure. Maybe there's 2 other pages. Maybe I think Chapter 4 is actually 5 pages. So, all right, and then there is a shop here if you want. They have a recipe for a massive iron axe, and that's it. They just sell axes. But the best part is it's a shop that can also sell. All right, cool. So first, let's kill these. We need these little. Somebody just ran in the water. We need these little river crocolisks. So I'm going to start there. Okay, so out and about into the world. Oops, we're going to need to close Questy for a mo. Okay. We're going to start by killing some of these guys because that's what I want to do. Let's see how good the girl does. It's been a while since we've killed. But we are certainly good at it. And the skinning begins. See, that's the only problem. In the beginning here, it's going to be a lot of medium leather. We did not get we only need 2 skins. We did not get an intact skin from that last kill. Ooh, look at that. Just murdered that gator. Okay, so nope to that, to the gator killing that time. The hunt begins. All right, we're going to also kill the tigers and panthers tier 1 while we're out here. There's another crocolisk. Hey, I'm coming for you. And of course, tigers and panthers, the young ones. Because we just want to really focus on killing babies whenever we can. Okay, we got 1 of 2 skins. POS only attune. Starting now. Room for any who want in. TOS. See, I don't even know what that is off the top of my head. Temple of Sorrow? I don't know. Oh, Oni. So, Onyxia attune, I guess. Oh yeah, look at, I see some free real estate over there too. That's the other good part of this. We will be able to get the free real estate from other people hunting. Oh yeah. Even though it's just medium leather and we're up to thick, so that part kind of stinks. And I'm sure I could make this killing go a pinch faster, but we're just taking it, I'm just taking it slow and steady. Because the totems right now are not going to do me any favors. I'm going to be moving too fast. But sure, I could hit with like a flame shock each time to get started. Okay. We've got 2 young Stranglethorn tigers so far, and 1 of the 2. Now the Wildvine are going to come from the trolls we kill. I think the higher level ones drop it a little bit more. We should get, we need 3 total Wildvine. We should get more than enough Wildvine as we play. All right, there's another croc. Crikey, I see a croc. Hey. All right, I'll start speeding up the kill process by hitting him with the flame shock. All right, we're done killing crocs already of that sort. Oh, we got a heavy leather that time. Yeah. Because basically a medium is like 1/36 of what we need. I think, right? We need, because we need 6 heavy to make a thick. We need 5 medium to make a heavy. So it's a 30th. Because then we need 6 heavy to make a thick. So, whatever. No worries. Just killing tigers now. Okay, so the other downside, one, the leather that we're getting, while we're getting a lot of it, is extremely thin for our needs. The other part is that these quests are so low because we're level 48 and we're doing level 31 quests. So there's a big gap here, but it will jump up. And that was really the big problem we were having when we played before. When we started our character with level 28 versions of this, was that we were so low and it escalated so fast. So you just gotta suck it up with the fact that these first couple quests really aren't gonna be worth a lot for us. Just suck it up. Okay. But we're already almost done with the tigers. See, very quickly, we start burning through our mana. We could work our way over here, but I'm kind of waiting a little bit. Oh, look, there's a young panther. Kind of waiting a little bit because some of the other tigers, once we get to the second tier of tigers, it will be a little easier, or there'll be a little bit more push to go over there. Yeah, we don't need medium hide. But we need multiple things. We need the ears, we need the tusks, we need the necklaces, we need a bunch of things from these bone scalp. Not to mention, while we're over here, we need to visit the Vile Reef. We're going to need to kill those raptors. We have a bunch of stuff. This is why Stranglethorn is one of the best zones. So I haven't revisited the concept of tiering. I think I would need like a paper and pencil to really think it through. Ooh. That's another reason why I haven't really been doing the shocks, because if I get a couple crits, then it's over before the shock would even do anything for it. I guess just to avoid capping mana, I could do it. Which is kind of what I've been doing, like just if I'm above half. Okay, one more tiger, and then we're already tigered out. We've already finished the lowest level of Croc. Now, once we stop hunting and we get to the trolls, it's possible I could totem up. Okay, all tigers are done. Tier 1 tigers done. Let's get Tier 1 panthers taken care of. And then we'll head back over to turn those two in. And then we can go work on Tier 1 raptors with the other. We'll do this cluster of things on that side of the river. We should be able to get those two pieces done on this episode. It just might be a little bit time consuming doing all that stuff. Also, this will give me the opportunity to sell some of this inventory things. I should probably just eat something to give me a well-fed buff, just to start working on that anyway. Like, I guess this Christmas cookie. You'll become well-fed and gain stamina and spirit. Doesn't tell me what it is. 25% of your level. Which is actually, it seems like, oh, is that good? Is that bad? It's actually exactly how all food scales in this game. Pretty much. Oh, look at that. I one-shotted that panther. Me strong. Those are gorillas. So you start the game out in the lowest levels tier of food. It gives you +2 to stamina and spirit. Well, 25% of being up to level 8, which is that beginning tier of game food, would give you that +2. So then you think about food that would take you into the +4. See, that's superior gloves of healing. Do I need to start keeping plus healing gear? I don't know. Now that I'm seeing how OP it is, maybe I do. I'm going to maybe save that and put it in the bank, because then it doesn't really matter what my gear is, Because then you can spam low-level heals. Like, I could spam lesser healing wave at a lower thing. Like, I have to actually look into this on how to be a good healer, but I'm definitely going to start keeping it in the bank. Start building myself a healing set. Yeah, I'm not getting good luck with these Panthers right now, but if I go across the river here, I could probably get a few more. We still need 7 more. But I definitely am going to be doing that on my guy. And it's going to depend. That's a regular tiger. I don't know. I have to experiment more with it. But I do think maximizing plus healing gear is what I need for instance content. Doesn't matter if it's plate or mail or whatever. The young panther. That's cool. But yeah, I need to take a side. I feel like I keep jumping around with all these different thoughts. I do want to take a side thing. I liked that idea of ranking the zones. And that's the thing. I feel like I don't just run around and... Am I the most qualified... Am I qualified, period, to rank PvP matches? No. To rank, like, specs or build in terms of meta? No. I just follow guides online and I just... Now, those guides usually work, and a lot of people don't stick to the meta. I tend to, and you usually get pretty good results. So if you just do a little research, a lot of people don't. I'm a little bit worried when it comes time to raid. I am willing to say, like, for instance, I was just reading this Reddit post the other day, and the guy was like, you know, hey, I just main tanked Molten Core. I've been worried about getting into raiding and tanking because it was, you know, I almost one-shotted that one. It can be, it seems intimidating the way people talk about it, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I just basically did nothing. I didn't prepare. I had no world buffs. I had no gear that was specific. Some of my, you know, it was, some of my gear is even green, so I'm not in the best gear. And I didn't have any potions, didn't have any flasks, all that kind of stuff. And it was fine. So there's that. And they're like, we did it in about 3 hours, and we were all drunk or whatever. So there's that element. The problem is that I think people want to like just spam Molten Core or other raids and do them in half an hour or whatever. And that was all the pushback on Reddit. They're like, yeah, the problem is it's more fun to do it fast. You can, instead of taking 3 hours, you could do it in half an hour, blah, blah, blah. So I think for me, there's a middle ground, I think. I don't need to go get drunk and run the raid and do nothing at all. I'm willing to spend some gold on, say, a Chrono Boon Displacer and stack. Okay, by the way, we just finished Panther Mastery. I would be okay doing that and stacking some world buffs up and planning a little ahead, and it's not that hard to get. I would go ahead and buy some potions. I could see possibly paying for tipping someone to enchant my gear and buying the mats and working up. Just to, you know, all those things add up, and I'm not opposed to doing that, but do I want to sweat and grind 20 manual crowd pummelers? No, I do not want to do that, and I'm not going to do that. Do I want to grind, you know, 10 hours a week to get the mats or money to buy just stacks and stacks and stacks of flasks and potions? No. I'm not going to do that either. So I'm willing to come somewhat prepared. I just can't. just don't want to do all the other stuff. So I don't know what that makes me, guys. Lame? Maybe. Let's clean up the leather a little bit. Changing this into 4 stacks of medium. Maybe I can build a couple thicks just to kind of clear it out a pinch. Almost can make it. All right, so that didn't really clean me up very much, but it gave us some. And the medium hide, I'm just going to let that stack up. All right, so we are turning in Tiger Mastery.
Nicely done, adventurer. You are ready to move on. You are learning, adventurer. Let us test your skills with the mature cats now. Kill 10 Stranglethorn tigers this time out.
Okay, I will do that with the mature cats. Okay, we finished Tiger Mastery 1. Now we can actually check that off. I love it, and that gives us Tiger Mastery 2. And here we go here.
Off to a good start, adventurer.
Thanks.
Now you're ready to turn it up a notch. If you want to
Bam.
make yourself worthy of socializing with the likes of these big game hunters, you'll need to prove that you can kill 10 panthers. Those big boys are tougher. They're not as easy as the young ones you were killing earlier.
Okay, so same deal here. Panther Mastery is now done. Panther Mastery 1. Bang. And Panther Mastery 2 is picked up. We actually have Supply and Demand and Investigate the Camp ready to be turned in also. But I kind of want to go run out here. So here's Panthers and Stranglethorn Tigers. We're going to go make this run. That, like I said, that was the other piece I want to run right now. I want to try to get this package done. And then if we can do that in about half an hour, including going there to the tablet shard, then that'll give us some things to be able to go turn in. So now we need to kill regular Stranglethorn Tigers, regular Panthers. That guy's name is Yorni. It's kind of weird, like a mush mouth, marble mouth way of saying journey. I guess that's cool. I think the singing shard guys could have been up here too. All right, here we go. So these guys are still not anything special. They're just a couple levels higher. Our bag space is horrible right now, especially since I'm stuck holding these healing gloves. See if we get any better leather for them. Now we got heavy leather straight up, okay. My mana is just doo-doo. There's a panther over there. But this is a good spot up here to... Alright, so this is... We're automatically moving up into the heavy leather range. I like that. There's some blood scalps over there too. We could start killing them. Why not? If I want to, and I think I do. Okay, so these guys might need a different kind of thing. Like maybe I want to frost shock them as they try to run away, something like that. He just tried to do something to me. Okay, so I just got an ear and a tusk. So that's what's going to take up my bag space this time is all the junk. Come here, mate. Come here, matey. I have something for you. Oh, yeah, I was talking about the food. So then, yeah, so that means at level 16, you should be able to get 2. I mean, plus 4 is up to everything, which that about tracks. You think about the food and stuff available at that level. And then that means at a level 24, you should be able to get about plus 6s. So that about tracks. Then at about level 32, which is about the level of quests we're fighting, you should be able to get about plus 8s. Now, we right now, it says 25% of level. Well, that's 12 for us. So... yeah, because plus 10 would be a level 40. right? Because 16, and that's the thing, it only goes, it's not every even thing. Like, it only goes in packs of 2. So it's basically, it only goes by +2s. So I guess that's the slight difference, because this would give you odd numbers too. So let's say you were, I don't know, level 36, you would get +9, which +9's not a thing that exists. So that's, I guess it would be it's slightly better, because it'll count those odd bonus levels. So yeah, so then at 32 you get +8. At level 40 you should have +10 food. At level 48, which is where we're at, you should get +12. That's the problem though, is the food kind of starts to drop off after that. Like, I don't think there's a lot, or maybe not even any +14 food. It doesn't work like that. Instead, the highest level food, we just one-shotted that panther, starts to be like this, which is, it starts giving you stats instead of just stam. Or the sun scale salmon, which gives you health per second instead. So yeah, the clamlet surprise, which is a level 40. That's the trade-off though, is you can have higher, you can be getting that +12 at level 40 instead of at 48, which is what the Christmas food would give you. So yeah, there's those different elements to it. Alrighty, we're doing pretty good. The tigers have been a little bit more. These venture co-workers, I think, is one of the spots you can get those shards from if I had picked that quest, but I didn't. Okay, we're almost done with the tigers already, and we're working on the panthers. We're getting medium, as I say, we are still getting some medium here and there. That guy is just being chased by an army of little trolls. Okay. Got more medium hide. Sweet. That's a blood scalp tiger. Doesn't quite count, I guess. Yeah, they don't count as one of the tigers. They've been domesticated. Alright, old Spam Risk giving me a call per usual. Checking in with me. He just likes to make sure that I'm okay. He's really a good friend, you know. Good friend, just taking care of my Wicked Claws. Just gonna take an inventory spot. I think we can make potions out of Wicked Claws. I don't know. Alright, so this zone will get easier will get more challenging for us as we progress into it. You know, we're at the baby stuff right now. I think after this little series, we'll go set ourselves to turn back in Booty Bay, because that we'll then pick up the crystals, the Lake Nazfariti stuff. We'll be able to open up some of our inventory space. We're not getting any pages, though. That part's annoying. 2 more panthers. Oh, let's eat another cookie so that we can get well-fed buff going again. See, now this is Wintervale Eggnog is just whatever. It's just you're gonna drink and get 60% of your mana, which also that kind of just tracks with. I hate it when spam calls also leave a message. Just give me one more thing to clear on my phone. This is why people have perpetually full voicemail boxes. I do not, but some people do. Alright, so there's the beginning of our raptor killing right there too. Perfect. Before I jump into the ocean though, I do want to go. We're going to have to ditch some of this stuff. It's just annoying. So yeah, there's no way around that. Alright, we've got all the panthers now. Now it's time to go kill the raptors. Oh, we don't have all of our tigers? Oh. I just kind of left off the tigers because I thought, oh, we're good. I've done those, but no, we actually still need 2 more tigers. Yikes. Running out of space. What can I get rid of? Let's see. I guess I could ditch this. Well, I don't know that I want to get rid of the silk cloth yet. What's this? Oh, those at least are going to stack. Yikes. I guess I could pop this elixir of fortitude on myself. Although I really don't need it now, so I don't really want to. I could destroy this one fruitcake, this single fruitcake. I don't need that, even though I probably could have drank it. Good thing I just did it. Okay. What else can I destroy? It immediately wanted something from me. I don't want to destroy those yet until I'm done actually killing them. Have the sweet nectar. I kind of don't want to destroy the juice because I need it. I have this one lame potion, a lamer potion than others. I could break that off. Already trying to figure it out. This is a curse poison disease. It's kind of, oh, once every 5 seconds for 30 seconds. It's actually useful. I could get rid of this flash bomb. I have a single flash bomb. Who cares? All right, so that, yeah, I guess that's a dumb thing. And as I kill these different guys, once I finish killing them, we'll get rid of some of the stuff. Okay. Like the raptor meat and stuff like that. Even though it's all money and we need money, I don't want to have to keep going back. I was telling this to my wife last night when we were playing. I was like, geez, the one thing that I miss more than anything else from retail is the ability to have a mount that is a vendor. And just to have it from like level 10. To basically always have a vendor on me. That is the most useful thing. And I used to really like the fact that you could, I went out of my way to get that vial of shifting sands or whatever so I could carry my wife on mounts. But now like every mount can do that. Or there's plenty. Let's just say maybe not every. I was talking to a guy the other day too, and he said that they're going to have like all this dynamic flying added to other mounts now, and they're going to also add in vehicles with effects like drifting and stuff. But again, I haven't even played the World War Within. I have not played it one time. So I guess I'm kind of in a weird anomaly space. I just make this show. I've been playing Anniversary. I just don't. I do want to play it. I'm interested in the story. I'm not interested in the item level grind. And I'll be able to get the story whenever I want. I don't care. At some point I might get myself back into, where I'm pushing max level, blah, blah, blah. Running mythics. All that good stuff. I just don't feel like it right now. I'm enjoying making the show and doing the ride with you guys and then slowly building up these other side projects in Classic. And part of it for me, I think, is probably because I just never got to spend a lot of time in Classic when it was out. Because it was already, as I've talked about before, it was already pretty much Burning Crusade by the time I got a computer good enough to play. And all right, so I guess I had to go back and kill these tigers. I didn't realize we were too short. Like the Rapper. All right, so we've done the majority of our goals. I just want to kill these. We got to get... Okay, so that cleared a bunch off our map. Now it's time to go kill trolls. Okay. All right, now I can throw away the raptor flesh. We can throw away the raptor eggs. We've killed all the animals, so anything animal related I can throw away. The tiger meat, especially the stuff that doesn't sell for a lot. The single retractable claw, the single curved raptor talon, the single wicked claw. I'm just going to throw it all out. The bristly whiskers, sure, because you know what? These guys are going to drop a lot. All right, we don't need any specific kinds of trolls. So let's start there. We just need... All right, I'm going to go all offense. And I'm just going to go for it. I stay next to my totems. Good, we got one of each on that one. Can't skin his, so I guess we cannot skin domesticated tigers. Okay, good to know. It might have been, like, overkill to come fight these guys. Okay. Cool. Got some mage weave. Yeah. Alright, so it's probably overkill. I don't need all those totems. Although it did make, like, just insta-murder on everything there. A heart, a head, a rend, many smiles. That's the world buffs. Saying the meta of the game being all about the world buffs now. It's... Alright, so we need 9 total tusks. Let's look at what our end game goals are here. We have 3 of them. We need 15 ears of these guys. We've got 3. Okay, and we need bloody necklaces, 25 of them. We have 6. Okay. My stupid, while I'm in combat, you can't get the questy tracker off. And my little buff is hidden underneath it. These guys don't really run either. These blood scalps, that's I actually like that about them. They go into a rage instead. Okay. Because we have so many quests right now. Let's get our heal going. Alright, let's go... I think, yeah, when we go fight a big pack like this, sure. I like how I'm just here and there's just nobody cares. I just set up my entire... I hate these. I hate it when they drop the net. I guess I could do Ghost Wolf form. Got a tusk from that one. He destroyed my fire one. They actually destroyed 2 of my totems. I'm bringing fire. I'm bringing them both back up. Alright, we got a page. We got 16. Kind of like this, being able to, like, fight them all. Like, fight so many so fast. It's kind of nice. Cool. No, they just destroyed one of my things. Jerk. Okay, we just got page 26, but we must have already had it because it did not. It didn't like do anything for us. Okay, there's also one I didn't loot over there. Stinking hunters. Don't run, bro. See, he's not. They have to have enough distance in the opposite direction, so that's the only real way you can gimmick your way around that net. Is doing that. Cool. What did we just get? What kind of bracers? I don't even know why I'm looking at gray. I'm used to playing on retail right now where it's like, oh, every piece of gear, gray or not, I've got to check to see is it an upgrade. Okay, we just got a bunch of crap. Alright, let's keep killing. We also need one inventory space at the end because we're going to have to... look, there's a little pack of guys right there. We are going to have to be able to bring that that shard of... whatever it's called. I'll at least put down a mana one. Just to help me rejuve some mana. Okay, this I'll use. This little scroll of stamina, why not? Just to get that out of the inventory spot. The drop rate's not the best. Dang, another one with no drops on that. So at this point, we still need 10 ears, and we're almost halfway on the necklaces. We have 11 of the 25. That's a lot of need. Okay, we got another necklace. Okay. I wonder what I could do to free myself from this situation. Trying to think. I had to kill him before that heal got popped off. Oh, I got page 11. I'll have to look at my pages. Oh, I used that too fast. I'll have to look at my pages and organize them soon. Oh, I've only gotten 2 pages that count, so I don't think I was within 2 for any of them. Alright, we have all the tusks now, finally, that we need. Okay, so I'm still well fed for 1 minute, so I'm going to wait for that to wear off, and then we're going to make it. I'm going to do that and drink a drink. Must not be a real minute. It must be like an extra, more than a minute. Okay, mate. Alright, we're down to needing 10 ears. I mean, 7 ears and 10 necklaces. So the ears are actually the worst part. Come on. See, at least with the Paladin, I had the option for Blessing of Freedom. What can I do? Go into Ghost... Does Ghost Wolf form? Doesn't say if that untraps me or not. I don't know. I could try it since we're outdoors. Like I said, I could just do the gimmick.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, so that means page 14 is a new one, though. I'll ditch the wild hogshank for now. Do I have... Oh, chapter 2 is showing complete right now. That is awesome. Okay, my well-fed is off too. Chapter 21, awesome. That's another one. I guess I'll get rid of this thing here. Okay, so let's go ahead and eat and drink this. We're down to 1 cookie. I'll sell some of the stuff we can sell. I guess I can do my leather right now too, because I'm not killing anything that makes leather right now. So that's not going to clear out my heavy leather, but it should at least open up one of my stacks of... Yeah, oh, this is going to completely clear out my heavy leather. So this will actually open up 2 stacks for me. That's good. Didn't open up anything for the medium, but that's great. I could also ditch those potions. They don't really mean anything to me. They mean nothing to me. Okay. Carefully folded note. I gotta check that out actually too as soon as we finish this. I think that is the Pumbaa quest or whatever. So we can start that quest too. Alright, so let's look what that is. It says... Yeah, the message in a bottle. The note reads in fairly good handwriting: to any that can aid me, please. My need for help is dire. A great sky mane holds me captive on an island in the South Seas. The stars at night are foreign to me and obscured by jungle trees, but on the clearest days I see wild shore to the northwest and what seem to be large sailing ships to the southwest. I beg of you, my would-be savior, please help me. Oh, what? What does it say? Why could I not do it? Oh, my quest log's full. Yikes. So we will have to wait a minute to do that. We'll do that when we get back to camp. All right, I'm gonna start a big fight here with all these guys. Okay, that one too. Okay. He put a flame ward on them. You jerks. I didn't even see this guy up close to me. I should gotta be fighting him. Come on, let's get back to near my things. That was close. I don't know how all of a sudden oh, because they both went into a rage. I don't know what the heck happened to make them all so strong on me all of a sudden. 50 copper. Get out of here with that noise. That was really disappointing in terms of loot. Okay, we'll kill one more. Come on, you dumb hunter. Oh, this guy has a tiger with him. Don't do it. Okay, got a bone necklace. What is this thing's problem? Why am I so weak all of a sudden? Like, they're actually really hurting me and I don't understand why. It's a true... use one of those little potions that I'm gonna have to throw out soon anyway. I truly don't understand why I feel so weak. Just suddenly I just feel weak. There's 2 guys just killing me. There's 3. Oh, well, part of it's this, and I can't get off of it. Maybe I can go into my spell book. There you go. As I say, I can't get off it. So that was a big part of it. Okay. Got another ear. Okay, I think the ears might be catching up to the necklaces. Yeah, because I need... Well, they're... Yeah. They are. The Beastmaster. Yikes. Okay. I'm gonna drink another one of these eggnogs, and then let's just I'll eat this wild hog shank to get it out of the inventory. But also, I could use a little life right now. All right, we're getting close to being able to turn this in, to go back down. I guess we'll do all the turn-ins next time. I do want to at least finish this and pick that up. I want to pick those quests up and then come over here. 37. Yeah, it's worth it. Okay. All right, just a little more killing, a little more ears, a little more necklaces. 6 necklaces, 3 ears. So we're getting to a good spot. Dang it, we got neither from that guy. From this little scout here. Little rage on that dude. And nothing. Oh. Okay. And I wish there was a way to freeze these guys or something, you know, if there was... Okay, we got an ear. Down to 2 ears. There's some more up there we could go for. Yeah, rage out, buddy. That roid action going on. Alright, ear and a necklace. We're down to needing 1 ear, 5 necklaces. Now that might require a second stack because the game does not like to stack anything above 20. Okay, we got our final ear now. Now it's just the 5 remaining necklaces. Cool. Did it make a second stack? It sure did. Dumb. Little things like that are dumb. Alright. We're going to go in here. Boom. Boom.
I can't cast that.
Stupid. Okay. Alright, we're still in the thick of it right now. They just got another one of my... They keep killing the fire totem ones. There we go. My mana is getting a little low. Despite the mana totem that I have. No necklace. No necklace. Quick flame ward. No necklace. Okay, so we did clear out this little thing, and I don't think we got a single necklace out of it. Awesome. I can drink my last little eggnog, at least after this. 1 necklace. Alright, we're down to 3 necklaces that we need. Okay. Okay, of course. Of course you did. Come on. Come on. Jerk. I hate that net move so much. We got a wool cloth? Okay. Alright, we'll drink this last eggnog. And what am I gonna do? I mean, I'm at 40. I need to be at 60 because I think there's that 1 wool I messed up on. So that actually slipped in. I must have had a 19 stack. It's crazy that I got a wool. Alright, we're back to full on that. I'll drink one of these dumb potions to help balance that out. Oh. I wish it also, the fact that these things, like these buffs needing to be reapplied, especially 5-minute buffs, stupid. I like how on retail now, one of the things I think just makes sense is let's cast you cast your spell to buff yourself. If you're in a party, it automatically buffs your entire party, and it lasts a long time. I can't remember if they all last like an hour, or if it's even if it's only 30 minutes, at least, yeah, the way that they do that. These guys might aggro over to me. Oh no, they did not. Alright, come on. 2 guys, 2 necklaces. Just a suggestion. 3rd guy's coming, okay. We did get a necklace. We got a page we already had. This guy's been just killing himself on my lightning shields. I never hit him one time. Alright, we're down to needing 1 necklace, so if we could just find that 1 drop off any of these people. And the only other thing I want to do is run down and get that tablet shard, and I'm not... I mean, I'm on the fence about whether we even... I'm going to go to Nessingwary's camp, and I guess we can turn in there and pick up whatever's there, but I'm not going to turn in the other one. All right, we got a final necklace. Fantastic. Okay. Now we need to go to the south because we need the shard, and we have an inventory space, so that's good. So this one, we just need to swim underwater, and I'm going to use water walking, and I'm going to use a water breathing, and we're going to swim down there and get that quest. Once we get in there, we don't need these crystal spine basilisks yet. That maybe is the other thing we needed to kill. I can't remember what those crystal shards are all about. All right, so we're going to cast water breathing and water walking. And we're going to march out to the sea, speaking with Ganzula. No, we're about to log. So I gave you guys a pretty good one today. We'll do another one tomorrow of this length. And I'll probably end up doing one Monday too, since it's a holiday off. So we'll probably get a nice 3 in a row. Tuesday, I'm going to most likely just make a short, because there's the thing we need. Grilek the Wanderer. This is one of the shards I think you do when you do the Crazy Guy quest. Okay, so we got the shard now. We have both of those things still available. Both of those spells on us. So we're still water breathing and we're still water walking, so I can get up on land and water walk. We can get up on top of the ocean and run across it. And we're going to be able to turn in Chapter 2 and Tiger and Panther Mastery 2 and Raptor Mastery 1. So that's good. Let's organize our pages. So we have 4, 10, 26, and 27. So we also have... All right, so I'm going to get back to organizing that in just a sec. All right, so if I look at these pages now, I have 4, 10. So 4 is the only one from Chapter 1 I have. And Chapter 2 is when we finished. 10. Okay, 11 obviously goes next. 10, 11. 14. And 16. So that's why we have all of that. And then 21... 26 and 27. 21's, so we have... Most of the other ones we're not doing very well on, but at least we know all of the pages that are within... Oh, I don't have any duplicates of that. 10, 11, 14, and 16. That's all just one slot. But that's good, because that's going to take a quest off of our questy thing. So we can now get that message in a bottle quest, which maybe will allow us to take this carefully noted folded note out of our inventory also. Cool. All right.
You got my attention.
Chapter 2.
Off with you.
We still need pages 10, 11, 14, and 16 to complete Chapter 2, Gleekensort.
Chapter 2 is finally complete. Well done.
And we may read that further down the line. Okay. But Chapter 2 is complete. Isn't that great? Bang. Okay. Let's talk to Ajek Ruek.
I'm impressed, adventurer.
Ajek.
You are progressing quite well. Now I'm
Thanks.
going to up the stakes on you and truly test your skill. Prove to me you can kill 10 Elder Stranglethorn Tigers. If you can do that, you will be ready for your final challenge before I declare you a Master Tiger Hunter in Master Nessingwary's presence. Elder Stranglethorn Tigers are not only the most difficult to find, they are also the fiercest to defeat.
Okay. That's no sweat on me. So, Tiger Mastery 2 done. And we now can pick up Tiger Mastery 3. Pretty easy. Not that much harder than what we've been doing.
Perfectly executed, adventurer. Now the hard part. A true panther hunter can show skill by dropping Shadowmaw panthers, the deadliest in Stranglethorn. Prove to us that you can slay 10 of these beasts. If you think they are hard to track, wait until you attempt to slay one.
Now this is the ones. These are the two we need to get that Gromgal quest that we were working on. So Panther Mastery 2. So now we've caught ourselves up to that too, which is cool. And then Panther Mastery 3. This is a much higher level one for whatever reason. I guess the Shadowmaw are much harder than the other two.
Nicely done, milady. Now let's step up the challenge and see if you're up to it. Venture into the jungle and bag yourself 10 of those bloody lash-tail raptors. Let's see what you've got.
All right, so that is Raptor Mastery 1 done. And that opens up Raptor Mastery 2, which also, Raptor Mastery 2, that's killing those other kinds of raptors, the ones we also need. So now we're starting to get into that nice overlap, which is good. Because we need to kill them for both Defense of Gromgal and for the other thing. So that's cool too. So now we have some pretty cool ones. We can actually work on killing these before we even go back to Gromgal. We can kill these and kill these. Just work on some of that stuff. All right. So, well, actually kind of, maybe we should go back to Gromgal because we also need the Lake Nazfariti stuff. Pick up a couple there. I think so. I think maybe we will run back after the fact. We'll just decide next time. All right, I'm gonna keep those.
Open for business.
I think we're good. Let me make the silk because that sells for more. And I don't see a lot else. I guess I can sell these couple potions. Even hides I'm gonna save. Unfortunately, there's just not. Yeah, that's another reason why maybe we do want to go back there to turn in some of this because this is our inventory is chock full right now. If we don't go turn this stuff in, we have that tiny bit of space.
Be careful.
But we don't really need to do a lot. Because, well, my only thought is if we... Actually, I think we should. Maybe we should go back and do that. Yeah, because there's a couple other ones, too. All right, so... I don't know. We'll log here. We'll make the decision next time. There's 3 to turn in there. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll pick up next time because we're already a little bit over from where I want. What's our record at? Yeah. Well, we're fine. All right, everybody, I appreciate it. This was a very, very, very good first foray into the zone. Nice, smooth questing. We've learned a little bit from our last attempt at it, and it's only going to get more fun, more challenging and stuff as we move forward. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching, listening, and tuning in. Please like, subscribe, support me. You can become a member here. You can become a member on Patreon. All of it makes the world, my little world of Warcraft, more successful and increases the chances. Hey, let's go get some of that leather. Increases the chances that this could one day be the end game for me. Yeah, as always, stay tuned for the next one, the next episode of Lore Warcraft, and make sure you fill yourself with peace.